Okay, we're gonna go the most broken Shyvana build of all time versus melee champions. This is the Ravenous Navori build, and instead of taking Zeke's third, I'm gonna go Death's Dance, I think, this game. Wait, hold on a second. I think we're getting a letter, guys. Let's see what this letter is saying. Merry Christmas, Shyvana soldiers. It's me, Citric, reporting from the front lines of battle at rank 1015. I have breached the 500 LP wall, and I'm getting ready to attack the Grandmaster rank, comprised of the top 1000 players on the server. From there, we will need 400 more LP before we advance 700 more ranks and enter the top 300 players, also known as the Challenger rank. Attached to this wartime letter is a report of the observations I've made throughout our battles. Included is vital information to the survival of fellow Shyvana players. The leaks of the rework are not looking good. I repeat, the leaks are not looking good. This is the final climb. This is our farewell. This is Shyvana to Challenger. Alright dude, shut up. It's time to play. We're playing into a Viego, a Silas, and an Urgot in the top lane. So that's triple melee in the top side, and then there's a Tahm Kench in the bottom lane. So essentially this is dream mode for the Ravenous Navori build. Now this build is a little more expensive than the Shojin because Ravenous is 3300. I'm gonna start Raptors and do Krugs after this and just get a fast spawn clear. I don't know what to call it. You clear the small camp so that you get it to spawn back faster. You get your second clear faster. Anyways, it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. We are looking for fights where people are stacked on top of each other. If you don't know how the interaction works, is that when you buy an item like Tiamat that does there's a cleave. The cleave is going to proc twice on every target in your dragon form queue. So that's all gonna overlap, and they all apply lifesteal as well. So what we're looking for is a fight where people are stacked on top of each other or on minions, and we can, you know, just rip through them and lifesteal on everyone. So I'm hopeful that we can get something good in this game. Okay, I'm just gonna let my team know that he's pathing down. He's ganking mid right now. So looks like he gets a gank off already before 3 minutes. It's all right. He's gonna be a little slow on the clear then compared to me, so I'm gonna get to the scuttle first. So I should be able to get it before he does, and maybe turn that into a double scuttle. Now I think it's very important to get that double scuttle. I think it's very important to get your jungle pet evolved as soon as possible. So even I think you never want to give up that double scuttle, because it counts as 2. It counts as 2 on your jungle pet. But it looks like my MF has to recall. I realize playing very aggressive, so I'm a little worried that the Viego is just gonna repeat gank on this guy. But that's kind of what. Okay. Good job, dude. Good job, dude. He gets a return kill after getting ganked. That's really good. Now I think this ward is really good after you do a full clear. I used to get the sweeper, but I really like putting this ward down nowadays. After you get the scuttle, you just put it at the jungle entrance just in case they have that. Also, if you want to put it in this bush as well, it's also really good. Let's look for a top gank after this scuttle. Maybe we can get something off. Maybe not. They're full health. Let's just go back and clear this. Now, usually if I'm getting double scuttle, I'm going immediately back to my Raptors into Krugs because they're spawned. I'm not gonna go for a recall. If I'm going for one scuttle, I take the scuttle and then I'm immediately recalling into a pickaxe, or I guess double longsword in this case, just to make sure that our second clear is not delayed. Because if you don't get a recall off and you don't buy the items, the components, your clear actually gets extremely screwed and your tempo will be messed up if the enemy jungler gets stats. Let's see if we can. I think he's relatively safe. There, he is winning that lane a little bit, and the Urgot doesn't really have play on the Aurora because Aurora can just W away. Okay, so everything looks pretty normal right now. He should be on the Raptors because he actually got the recall off earlier. So that's something that okay. Actually, he's top lane. We're not top lane. He's top lane. Maybe we can get something here. See Aurelia. Okay. I mean that's all right. I have a flash here. Okay. Well, it's a little disappointing. Is the Silas looking for me? Not really. No. The Viego might invade me here. That's the problem, is that I'm kind of low. And if the Viego jumps me while I have my spells down, I will literally just die. So I don't really want to risk dying here, because that gives him the entire bot side map. And he can play for Dragon, he can play for a bot gank. I would rather stay alive, so I'm just going to give that Wolf Camp if he is even invading me. My bot lane is getting really low again. Everyone's fighting a lot in this game. That's the if you ever see melee champions, you know it's going to be extremely volatile because these lanes just have to, you know, trade in close range, and melee champions have to commit. Okay, my bot lane gets a kill. Okay, just gonna go. Maybe we can... Nah. Okay, he gets here first. Kind of, it's kind of the price we pay for being a little safer. That's... I just don't want to risk losing the game at... Damn it. Well, it's okay. I mean, the Aurelia trades back. Maybe I am being a little too safe. Who knows? Who really knows? I think it's working for me though, because these like you really don't want to get snowballed on Shyvana. And at this rank, these players are good enough to know how to push and snowball. So I'm just not giving that chance. But he does get a couple kills down the bot lane. I'm looking. Let's see if we can maybe take a couple camps and maybe get Dragon here. The Scuttle is spawned. My bot lane is ganking mid. I have Tiamat now. Tiamat, once you get Tiamat, your clear speed is relatively fast because of the cleave proccing. So it's basically like you're getting an extra auto every few autos, if that makes sense. And you also have a decent amount of AD. And I'm maxing Q here. Well, I have 2 points in E, but if you do want to max Q in this build, I get the Scuttle. My bot lane is securing mid lane, but the Tahm Kench is hovering, so I don't really know. I think the Viego is not down here though, so I don't think he can actually. But we are giving him the chance to invade my top side. As I'm gonna ping so the Aurora knows. The Draven does kill the Irelia. Now some of these games I've been playing relatively slow. Like I really do like playing. Okay, that's good. You want to use the R to knock the Tahm Kench out of his dash, or it's not a dash. It's like a. Well, this is actually looking good. If they're melee, you get a. Okay. We don't really have to play here though. But you see how much damage my Q did just off of the EQ Tiamat, and there were like some minions on the. It's actually looking good. Okay, I mean we trade 1 for 1. That's all right. That's all right. He's down 14 CS to me, so we're looking good. And we got the Dragon, so that was the most important part. We got the Dragon. He didn't trade my top side, so he's actually going to be down in terms of gold here. Now I'm just going to go to my top side, and Shyvana in Dragon form is really good at playing for grubs. That's what we're going to go for. Tahm Kench is up here. Aurelia reveals him. I need to get my Fury back. And I mean, our Aurora is really pushing the Urgot. They are 2 kills ahead. Okay, he kills him. Okay, nice. That's really good. That's really good. Silas shows, and Aurelia gets a push mid lane. I'm gonna hit Fury soon, but there's a chance that no, he's showing mid. I was saying that there's a chance that he was already doing that. I'm not even sure why he went. It looks like he farmed bot side, but it's okay though. Take a look. The Rel is moving up for this. This actually look. I really do want to fight this though. I like fighting the melee champs here, especially if the Rel can hold them down. He engages here. Okay. Alright, I'll try ulting for this thing. Okay. Oh, I think he gets out here though. Alright, nice. See, the dueling is very strong when you're playing into melee champions. Now, my Q is almost max level. This dragon form is... Well, I don't think I can hold it until I get here. Yeah, so you see the mini little... I don't know what they're called. Voidlings? You can use your dragon form Q to keep your fury up on all those little void grubs. I don't know what they're called. Something like that. Voidlings. But it's alright. And we get most of our fury back for our next ult anyways. And we have Ravenous on recall. So we just want to recall here. I don't know if... I don't want to fight this though. Let's just run. Aurora's here. Maybe we can kill one. I really... Urgot's moving. Pumpkin's at the bottom. Okay. We'll get a kill. The score is still relatively even, but I'm pretty sure I'm kind of ahead. Okay. It's okay to go. It's okay to try for something because if I push him out, if I kill him, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna get his topside camps anyway. So it's all right. I'm actually gonna. I think I'm gonna move to his raptors here. That really is destroying the mid turret. But the MF is kind of getting screwed here. He's kind of left alone in that lane. Might get dove maybe, but he's playing really safe. So this is really good. We're gonna destroy Viego's tempo here. He doesn't have wolves nor raptors. Let's try to get this scuttle. I really need a recall for Ravenous though. Let's see if we can... Well, the dragon's spawning in a minute. I don't want to stay on the map for too long with this much gold. So let's recall and let's try to path down for the dragon in 1 minute. I want to make sure we get our fury back. Should I go top side to farm? I don't think I have enough time, so I think I'm just gonna run bot side here and farm my bot side camps. And the Viego doesn't have camps, so peep this, okay? If you invade and the enemy jungler doesn't have camps, he's gonna use that time to go for a gank. So, okay, I really just smurfing it. Nice. Okay. He does get a return kill, and he's gonna get that wave push out. But I'm building my fury here, and MF is... I might be able to jump him in this bush. No. Where's he even walking to though? The dragon is spawning. So if he goes topside, no, he's looking for his raptors. Well, the Rel's getting into a fight. Let's go over to help him. This is looking okay. Oh, I think we can just pick him up. We'll pick him up for free here. Now okay. Okay, I didn't want to ulti for that, but nice. Okay. So there, I just did the Q. So your Q range is actually really long in dragon form. So sometimes you don't want to actually click on the... If I clicked on the Tahm Kench there, I would have never killed him because I wasn't catching up to him. But the minion gave me enough range on my Q to reach the Tahm Kench. So on this build, the target selection for your Q is actually very important. That's something to keep in mind. Now I'm building... I already have Boots of Speed, and I'm building my Navori next. Once you get Navori, your tempo is just... It just goes crazy. We're gonna steal this. That flash. My move speed is... Okay. Damn it. Well... Okay, he's a little... Alright, never mind. Miss. Never mind, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. I was gonna say my move speed is really high because of the Swifties, and Zeal gives you some move speed, I believe. This guy is playing really aggressive. Okay, good job. This Aurora is leashing me. What a nice guy. Well, they just killed 4, so that's looking really good. But their comp kind of has enough damage where they can always come back from having a little deficit. Especially Viego. Viego gets a reset and the entire fight is just kind of ran over by him. Now let's try to build up Fury. The Rift Herald is spawning. I do have Navori in base, so I think I'll recall for that. But my bot lane is running out of base right now, so maybe we'll just play for this. The Navori is a big buy though, so let's just get it real quick. I really just reset as well, so usually you want to reset together. And here you see the Rose pinging that the vehicle's level 8. With Tiamat, you just clear so quickly, and you do want to focus on getting those camps, especially if you win a fight. You do want to just rip those camps off of the enemy jungler, especially in that dragon form. You farm so fast with the dragon Q. The Rift Herald is up. We don't want to give the bounty. It's a huge bounty on the Rift Herald. The Aurora's playing up like 1v2. But my bot lane is going over there. We're up 2 dragons. We should be off to a good start here. Now, I mean, you're getting that fight though. I don't know. The MF is not very strong, so... Okay, he's diving in under turret. Oh no, it's happening, it's happening. Well, I don't want to throw here. I really don't want to throw here. But I kind of want to check my damage. If I can... Well, okay, I didn't expect to block. Damn it. I'm gonna get ulti away. Okay. Hopefully my move speed... Okay, never mind. My move speed is not... Okay. A little bit of a throw. A little bit of throw. But it's okay, because all we really need is Rel to get onto like 2 people at the minimum. And we can literally just burst them down in a couple spell rotations. And in this build, you really do want to spam your Q, because your Q is going to come back off cooldown really, really quickly. They do get that 1,000 gold bounty on the Rift Herald, so that's kind of looking a little dicey. But it should be okay. It should be okay, because this build is really good into melee champions. And we do have an engage. And along with engage, like you do want to have someone that can engage for you on your team. And Rel is just it's literally the perfect pick here. Now, I think we could have also played AP, but I honestly think it doesn't matter if you play full AD comps anymore. Like, it feels like it just does, like, damage composition doesn't matter. As long as it's full AD and not full AP. You play full AP, they just buy some MR and it feels like it's over. But if you play full AD, it literally does not matter. Let's look for some of his camps. Okay, there's no camps. The MF is getting chased down a little bit. I'm ready to jump whenever though. So on this build, you really want to hold your ult until someone... But I think we get a pick here. Okay. So in a single target fight like that, if you're just picking someone off, you do want to do the auto Q, auto Ravenous. I don't know if I don't think Ravenous resets your auto. I'm not sure. It's been too long. I don't know if it actually... I'm not gonna let my Q... So there I didn't use my dragon Q because I wanted to get my dragon ult back as soon as possible. If you queued the raptors, you would get your Fury fully recharged. Not fully recharged, but it would be like halfway. And it would take a long time for you to get your next ult. Okay. The game is looking alright. It's 20 to... We're down 2 kills. They're TPing and we can't really just do this dragon. I need to get Fury, so I'm trying to get some Fury off the dragon. The Irelia does have a flank. Our Aurora is dead. I do have flash though, so maybe I can go for a more risky... Okay, he's charging with the Rift. I'll stand behind here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, good job. Oh, can't kill him here. Nope, one more Q. One more Q off. Well, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have jumped on the Silas. Because in this build, you really do want to play with... Like, you want to kill the stack targets because you literally shred them like crazy. So maybe I picked the wrong... people to jump on because the Rel was on the other side. Now we're going to lose Dragon. Maybe we lose Otacon too. I was thinking we could save the MF and then she can get an ulti off, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Okay. As long as she doesn't die here, it's all good. But if they chase too far, they give us kind of space to play for this Atacon. Okay, I realized TPing. I think we can just go for it. We have Navori, so Navori does objectives really quickly that you can pretty much solo. You can solo, well, I don't know if you can solo Baron, but it makes your Baron really fast. It makes your Atacon also really fast, so this is really good. So they overchase a little bit on the Aurora. We have a lot of gold. I don't have Death Stance yet. Don't know if I needed it. I just didn't want the MF to die. But here, so after ulting, I'm always looking for camps to take. But I realize chasing, so maybe we'll see if we can fight this. I'm gonna go for the Urgot. Keep that really alive. Nice. The damage. I know it doesn't. I don't know if it. Nice. Okay. That's good. That's very good. I don't know if. Does it look like it's a lot of damage? Like I'm full health, so it's like it must be a lot of damage, right? I don't know. I'm life stealing a lot. Is what it is. I don't know if it looks crazy, but I really think it is. Maybe I'll do like a slowdown. Maybe I'll review it to see how much damage it did in that fight. Because they were standing on top of minions as well. So the cleave does... And if you get crits as well, like it just goes insane. I think it goes insane. We have so much gold here. But we're still only up 3 kills. But we have a lot of the objectives. We're going to pick up Death Stance here. I am not a big fan of the Zeeks anymore. I do realize the slow is good, but I think practically you don't... It just doesn't really... It doesn't really advance your kill capability. I do prefer buying these 80 bruiser items. I think these are way stronger than a 2200 item that gives slow and some resistances. And I'm not taking Joe anymore. I mean, okay, they kill us, but I'm about to get my Fury, and this actually, if he can hold, he still has ulti. I'm gonna sweep. This is actually looking good if they're stacked on top of each other. Okay. Oh. Nice. Oh, nice. Oh my goodness. So that's kind of that's literally the dream. That's kind of the dream. That's the dream fight you won. So I don't know if you saw it there, but I basically got, I think at least 4. I think I got at least 4 Q procs, Q usages off. And maybe we can end here. 15 seconds. The Urgot. The Urgot should be dead. Nice. But they're spawning though. Can we end here? I really was going for it, but I want to stand a little further away. The vehicle can one-shot me. There's no objective left, but it looks like... Okay, they shut that really down. Okay, we kind of overextended a little bit. Okay. Nice. And he's standing on top of minions. That's big. That's big. Okay. Well, that's the build. So you do really want to play this into melee champions. And if you can get an engage support or an engage champion, it's perfect. Okay. See you in Challenger.